Hi, this is Trevor Conquergood, the software manager for RNK Distributing, and welcome to this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. Our topic for this week is the custom shaped library and how it's the perfect place to store the artwork that you create or that you collect. And so let's go ahead and get started by popping onto our workspace. The tool is up here on the right hand side of your workspace. When you click on your custom shaped library tool, a window opens up that will allow you to browse through your custom shapes. And you'll notice right away that there are shapes in my program that are not in yours because I know that I created the black cat collection and added them to my library. And if I click on that black cat, it makes it very easy for me to open, and get access to the artwork that I made. So every time you click on your custom shaped library, you can easily add another artwork to your workspace. And so the apple is one that came, with the software. We all have the apple, but I could make changes to it. So for example, I could click on the color palette pop-up and color it red. Or I could click on the pencil tool and, click a few times and draw like kind of a leaf shape. And while we're at it, we'll select our leaf and color it green and fill it in. So just about done, we'll select our kitty cat and put it on top of the apple, only it goes behind it because, of course, three-dimensionally, it's first, not last. So I can just change the order so the cat comes after. So now you can see I've made an artwork that has an apple with a leaf and a cat on top. And if I wanted to save that into my custom shaped library, I need to select all the items. So I can click here to select all items, or I could click and drag to select all the items. But whatever you select, you click on the Tools drop-down menu at the top, and you scroll down to where it says Save Custom Shape. And when you choose that, it brings you right to the folder where the custom shapes go, and you can give it a name. I'll call it apple with leaf and cat, and click save. So now you'll notice that every time you open up your custom shaped library, the artwork that you created is added to there, and you can easily select it and it'll bring it onto your workspace to use it again and again. So this is how you can add one. Now, I also want to point out when you click on the custom shape library that there's other folders. So this is the custom shapes folder, but notice if you click here, you can change the folder, and it also comes with an easy art folder. And then there's other folders that I've created for myself in my own computer. And so notice I'll select easy art, and now I'm looking at the easy artwork folder, and it starts out with an alphabet, but if you scroll past that, there's all kinds of more clip art for you to use and enjoy. And then if you go back up to the top, if you've made your own folders, you would be able to select your own folders and see what's inside of those ones as well. And so I'll show you how to make your own folders, or even just to save into the easy art folder. So for example, if I wanted to save my cat with the leaf and the apple into a different folder, I would once again select it, and then once again choose the Tools drop-down menu and Save Custom Shape. But when it gets to this point, it's taking you directly to the folder called Custom Shapes, but it does show you where that folder lives. And if I just go up one level, so there's actually two folders called Custom Shapes in the first one. So it's like originally it goes from your C drive to the program data to the Floriani folder, to the TCU folder, to the library folder, to the Custom Shapes. Well, if I click right here, see, there are the folders that are all available. And if you wanted to put this into Easy Art, you could double click and then give it a name and save it in here. But if you want to make a new location or choose a different one, click back up at that where it says Custom Shapes. And for example, I have an option to create a new folder. And when I click that, I can give it a new name. I'll call it Apples. And click Enter. So now I have made a new folder, and I can double click to open it, and then I can save my apple in there. I'll just call it like number 1 or something, and click Save. So now we've created a new folder called Apples. If you pop up your custom shapes library, you'll notice that there's a folder in the options box now called Apples, and you can put all your apples into the same folder. And so that is really what's really cool about the custom shapes library, is that if you are creating and collecting artwork, it's a great way to organize it and store it. And so we hope you enjoyed this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. Until next week, thanks for listening, and bye for now.